Hey guys, what's up? Today I have another NU match. This one is against a no-name 4505, and I am going to lead with a Butterfree because I don't think I've, maybe once in the past, but I don't think I've ever really used Butterfree, and it's an okay Pokemon. I mean, it's pretty slow. Like, you would think it'd be quicker, but it's only 70 base speed, so that's kind of a letdown. But I'm gonna lead with it. Figure Mesprit usually is defensive if it leads, and like Cinccino might lead, but it's like everything else I'm faster than I should be at least, except potentially this fracture because I'm actually modest because. Like I said, Butterfree's kind of slow, and with the Quiver Dance, that more or less fixes it anyways. You outspeed, like, I think base 115s or something like that. I can't remember, I have to check. But I go for the Sleep Powder. He switches into his Porygon because he doesn't want to get put to sleep. And, you know, I put him to sleep. So now I go for the Quiver Dance. I figured he'd switch into his Simisear, but I know its defenses are really bad, and because I have Tinted Lens, and because he knows I have Tinted Lens, I don't know why he made the switch, but after a Quiver Dance, the Bug Buzz, even though it's technically resisted, it's not actually because Tinted Lens doubles a resisted hit, and I get to take him out clean. So now he switches in his Fracture. I'm going to switch out because I figure with a Violet I can't OHKO him, and I don't want to be killed by an Outrage. Especially if he's Scarfed Jolly, then he'll outspeed me. Though if he was Scarfed Jolly, I don't know why he wouldn't. Well, I could have been Focus Sash too. Maybe. He was predicting that. But I don't know. I go to Credilly. He takes the 2 hits. I go for the Recover. Excellent, excellent news. He is going to get the 2-turn Outrage, which is great. But I'm actually going to Recover once again, I believe. Or am I going to... No, I'm going to set up the Stealth Rocks because I know he doesn't want to be playing with Confusion Hacks like right now. Like, he has lots to switch to, and there's no bad downside. So he's going to switch into his Mesprit, and he's going to set up the Stealth Rocks. So I figure, okay, safe enough, whatever, just go for the Toxic, and that'll be fine. Now I figure he's going to probably U-turn out and do whatever, or maybe Ice Beam me, so I'm going to go for the cover, but he actually Calm Minds, and I'm like, why do you have Stealth Rocks with Calm Mind? That's a little odd. Usually I see Sub Calm Mind, or, well, yeah, that's about it, because, yeah, it's the best way to block status, and I don't think it gets taunt. So, anyways, I don't want to stay in here. I'm going to go to my special wall, my Yamask. I was hoping he'd Calm Mind again, but unfortunately he's just going to go for the Ice Beam. It is not going to 2-hit KO me, but I'm like, okay, please have Thunderbolt and not Psychic. And he's going to go for the Ice Beam again, and I'm like, alright, I guess he has Thunderbolt and not Psychic. I'm going to go for the Haze, kind of, I don't know, I probably shouldn't have, because, I mean, it's 1 turn for 1 turn. I could have done much better with like a Nightshade, but then here he shows me he has Psychic anyway, so I don't know why he did that. Extra ticks are toxic for me. Basically, I'm gonna go to Cinccino. I know I outspeed him, obviously, even if he's max speed, and I don't think he is. And I'm just gonna go for the U-turn, and that's going to hit the incoming Leafeon really hard. Now the thing here is, because he has Rocks up and I don't have a spinner, Butterfree is screwed either way. I can't set up on his Mesprit because he can take me out with an Ice Beam even at +1 because I'm only at like 105 HP. Fracture, I don't think he's going to give a shit about a Quiver Dance. He'll just fucking kill me with Outrage. And I could set up on Porygon, but he's probably not going to let me. Otherwise, what's his last? Cinccino is faster than me anyways. So the only hope I had there was to basically say, hope he's defensive. He only has Leaf Blade. Maybe he has Toxic. If he has Yawn, it's bad also. I just don't want him to have the random return. He does have X's, or he is actually Adamant Life Orb, which sucks. Because if he was Jolly and max speed, he would have outspeed me anyway, so I would have died. So like I said, Butterfree was pretty much in a no-win situation. The only way I could have won that is if he didn't have X's or there. But he did, and he's Adamant Life Orb, so he kills me. Around 50% chance or so. But either way, I'm just going to go into my Cinccino, scare him out with a U-turn, actually, well, kill him. Go into Lapras, and he's going to switch into his Cinccino. I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam just in case he wants to switch, because it'll hit everything on his team the hardest. And he actually doesn't kill me with a Rock Blast, which is excellent news, but then I don't kill him with the Ice Beam. And then he just goes for Wake Up Slap. Doesn't really matter what move he uses. It's probably the only one he has with no miss chance. Maybe U-turn. I don't know. Whatever. Either way, he's going to die. I die. I go to Cinccino. I'm going to U-turn because I'm not confident 3 hits with Tail Slap will kill him. Judging from that U-turn damage, it would be really, really, really close. I'll have to look into it, but Technician would probably give me the better chance at killing him. Although, again, if I got 2 hits, I'd be screwed. But if I got 4 or 5 hits, I'd be well off. But, yeah, so U-turn. He goes for Dragonets. I go to Credilli. I'm going to just go for the Ancient Power. I don't want him taunting me. But he goes for the Outrage. +1 is going to do a lot more than it was doing before. Well, I mean, I also had Stealth Rocks damage and stuff. And I don't think I was at full HP. But I go to Magmortar. I'm like, alright, I'm faster than him, no matter what. I'm just going to go with Hidden Power Ice, kill him, and then Cinccino easily cleans up. Unfortunately, it's HP Grass for Quagsire and not HP Ice for Altaria and other dragons. And I'm like, fuck. Fire Blast most likely would have killed him because that HP is like 35 power and Fire Blast would have been 90, so it's like triple the damage, and I only needed probably like double. Focus Blast probably would have killed. Thunderbolt, no, wouldn't have, but Fire Blast I should have just went for. But again, I'm like, fuck, why is this not HP Ice? So I thought I was screwed, but then it turns out he's actually Adamant instead of being Jolly, which means I outspeed him because I'm not Scarfed, as he thought. I'm actually Choice Band, as you can tell by this massive damage to Porygon. And I'm just going to keep, hitting him with that Choice Band, Technician, Stab, Tail Slap, and take him the fuck out. He's going to go into his last, and unless I miss, he can't win, but I don't miss, and I win. So, as I said, I thought I was screwed after Magmortar fucked up there. Or, well, I fucked up with Magmortar. But it turns out that he was Adamant. So sometimes you never know. When you just assume they're faster because they're Jolly. Because a Jolly +1 Fracture actually does outspeed Swallow by 1 point. Which is hilarious. But, yeah, he was Adamant just for the extra power. And I was able to take advantage of that and win the battle after my fucking stupid mistake. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. It was nice and close. I had a lot of fun with it. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.